Namaste everyone. In today's video, we're going to focus on Muni Patanjali's Yoga Sutra 1.37. In this particular sutra, we are getting one more technique to lead the mind towards Chitta Prasadanam and keep moving forward on our yogic sadhana. So let's look at the sutra and then break it up word by word. The sutra itself is Vitaraga Vishayam Va Chittam. Now, let's break up the words and understand it a little bit better. Here the word Vitaraga is a compound word which is talking about Vit, which means no, and attachment, which is Raga. So it's saying no attachment. So a person that does not have an attachment or does not have a passionate attachment towards something. Va is or and Chittam is the chitta or the consciousness, as we've understood in previous sutras. So now what this sutra is trying to tell us is that the consciousness or the chitta can focus upon either a person who has detached himself from the world, or can itself generate detachment within it so that it does not get attached to things or is not passionately attached to something. So these are two different ways of looking at this sutra, and let's understand each way a little bit better. So in the first method, if we tell the mind to keep contemplating either upon a saintly person or somebody who has become, say, a sadhu or a swami, that kind of a person has clearly taken on a lot of promises they've made. They've gone through their sadhana process. They have actually taken on this swamiship, if you can call it that, and they have made those decisions by detaching themselves from certain things in their life. So they're somebody that's quite inspirational, and if we hear about their life story or we inculcate their values into our lives, then automatically our chitta will start understanding the way they live and will feel like living like that, or at least creating the qualities that they have. So the first way is to literally focus on somebody who has actually given up or is pretty detached from the world. And this could be any saintly person or a person that you hold in high reverence or regard. And the second way, of course, is actually training your mind and talking to it and encouraging it to move away from its passionate or highly attached ways. And initially we think, oh, how can I talk to my mind and how is it going to understand anything that I'm saying? But actually the truth is that the mind does pick up on these things. It may not understand the first, second or third time, but the more you keep on repeating, you keep on telling the mind something, which is what we understood as the word bhavanam in previous sutras, the mind actually starts to respond. So it's like giving the mind the same stimulus again and again, and the mind will start to understand, obey the instructions, and then move forward that way. So these are the two ways to interpret the sutra. One, of course, is from an actual person and concentrating on the person's life and what they have done and how they can inspire us. So we actually create sort of their imagery in our chitta, or we imagine them, or we recollect some of their life events and concentrate upon them while meditating. Or we actually start giving instructions to the mind and encouraging it from within to adopt less passionate and less attached ways of living. And that's why philosophy becomes so important, because the more you listen to this, the more you understand these concepts, sooner or later you'll start applying them, and that will help you to move forward on your yogic sadhana. But when we're not listening to such concepts or we're not moving towards understanding them, it becomes kind of challenging or hard, because then we don't have anything, no point of reference. So that's why this is a very important sutra, because it's encouraging us to find that point of reference, that thing that is vitaraga, that does not have that attachment, so we can make it our point of reference and keep on moving forward from there. So once again, this is yet another short and sweet sutra which has helped us to understand a new technique of Chitta Prasadanam. Of course, each of these sutras, if you go to understand them in detail, it takes hours and hours to discuss, debate, share and exchange notes and commentaries and then understand it. But our attempt here is just to simplify it a little bit and give you a gist of what the sutra is trying to say. So if you found this video helpful, please give it a big thumbs up. Drop some comments in the comment box below. We'd love to hear from you. And also do share this video with your friends and family, especially if you found it useful. And the last thing we'd request is to subscribe to our channel to support our work and moving forward together on this journey. Apart from that, we look forward to seeing you in the next video or in a future class or workshop. Until then, take care, and we're going to see you very soon. Namaste.